Oh, it is lovely out here in the sunshine and a light breeze too, so perfect conditions, as you say, for a bit of running. And what a backdrop. I've got the harbour behind me. It is lovely out here. Came out last night actually with my ITV colleagues for a bit of a run, and behind me now over my shoulder you can see some runners are in training. It looks like quite hard work. They're doing some intervals, but good conditions because we had temperatures highs of around 14 degrees today, so not too hot, not too cold for a run either. And I'm told this group of runners as well, they're getting together on Sunday for a run and then to watch and support those who are running the London Marathon from afar. Well, I've been speaking to my colleagues from the UK Met because no doubt there will be a few islanders headed over to do the event, and they've told me that on Sunday it should be a bright start, then we'll start to see some cloud developing, and then later on in the afternoon some sunny spells. But the key thing is it is looking dry, so it may be a few spits and spots of rain, but nothing significant there, and expected temperature on the day is highs of 13 degrees. So I reckon that's quite good conditions really for a run, because you're not going to get too hot, you're not going to be freezing and soaked to the skin. So best of luck to all those who are taking part. But let's get a check on what's happening with our weather in the next few days. A little bit cloudy tomorrow, but it's looking dry and bright over the weekend. Here's your full forecast now. So yes, we had some lovely sunshine today, with Mont Orgueil Castle looking gorgeous with the backdrop of the blue seas and the blue skies, and crystal waters as well in St Peter's Fort in Guernsey. In fact, I'd say it was a lovely day to be enjoying our island's coastlines with that bright weather, and hopefully you have made the most of it, because tomorrow we're seeing a return of the grey conditions, less in the way of sunshine, but by the weekend we're back to the dry and we're back to the bright and sunny spells. So tonight we may see clouds, high cloud, just taking the edge off that sunshine, turning it a little bit hazy, but then we will have clear spells overnight. Winds ramping up slightly to a force 4 to a force 5, and we'll see clouds start to develop as we make our way towards dawn, minimum temperatures around 7 or 8 degrees. Now, as I said, tomorrow is rather a more grey affair, and we actually can't rule out the risk of some patchy rain or drizzle. But later on in the afternoon, we'll start to see some pockets of brightness peeking through the clouds, so a little bit less grey later on in the day. Winds still fresh coming from the northwest, and temperatures around average for the time of year, about 14 to 15 degrees are our highs. Well, let's get our times of high water then, between around 4 and 5 in the morning, later on between 5 and 6 p.m, so perfect timing really if you'd like to take a dip just after work, and sea temperature there just above 11 degrees still. So as we make our way into the weekend, it is high pressure that's in charge. That's keeping at bay significant wet weather, pushing away those showers and giving us those dry conditions that I spoke about. So as we take a look at the week as a whole, we have got a grey day to get through tomorrow, but then dry and bright by the weekend. Winds are fairly calm and light too, and temperatures around average for the time of year. Hello there, very good morning to you. Well, we've got plenty in the way of sunshine on its way today, and do make the most of that, because tomorrow is looking like a rather more grey affair. But by the weekend we are back to the bright weather and crucially dry. So taking a look at the satellite for today, you can see we're in this large area of clear spells, a few little wispy clouds, but actually those aren't really going to disrupt the sunshine that we'll see. And as we head throughout the day, the cloud actually breaking up into the afternoon, so plenty of bright spells. The wind's also relatively light coming from the northwest, so feeling rather pleasant in the sunshine, and temperatures with highs of 13 and 14 degrees. It is that kind of weather though, even though it's not boiling, that you could get burnt quite easily outside, so do take care in the higher UV. Into this evening, a bit more high cloud, turning the sunshine a bit hazy to end the day, but overnight clear spells, and it is a dry night in store. The winds will pick up slightly to a force 4 to force 5 coming from the west, minimum temperatures of 7 degrees. Now, as I said, tomorrow grayer, more in the way of clouds, and actually we can't rule out the chance of patchy rain or a shower. That cloud should break up a bit in the afternoon, so a slightly brighter end to the day, and similar field temperature wise to today, with highs of 14 degrees.